Okay, sir. So in the last class, we discussed about highlights all of the marketing cloud and all. Okay.
Yep.
So today, what we'll discuss is which is very basic and which is required for admin certification, marketing cloud admin certification. So we can discuss about the business unit. Why we can create business unit? Like in which cases we can go for multiple business units. Okay. And the second thing is role. What is role in the marketing cloud? And another one is user and some security settings. These are the topics we'll discuss today. Okay. So I think you know, right, madam? What is the URL we have to use to log into Marketing Cloud?
Yep. Adi.
Srinivas, URL?
mc.exattarget.com.
Exactly. mc.exartarget. Okay. So for Marketing Cloud, this is the only URL we have to use. Okay. Normally in the Salesforce, we have so many options like production, sandbox, okay, different things, or you can use the domain URL and all. So for Marketing Cloud, you can use only one URL. What is that? mc.exacttarget.com. Right?
Yep.
So once you log in here, just you can give the username and password. You can click login. So Deepika, can you hear me?
Hi, sir. Good morning. Yes.
So just now we have started. So just I'm like explaining like how to log into Marketing Cloud. So to log into Marketing Cloud, which URL we have to use? We have something called mc.exacttarget.com. So mc.exacttarget.com. Yeah. Sure. So now today our focus is on these four topics. Okay, business unit, role, user, security settings. So what is the like a relationship between these three? So that we need to know importantly. So once you log into Marketing Cloud, okay, so you can go here and click on setup. Okay. So whenever I'm login, which studio is opening automatically here?
Whatever the
Email
default
studio.
one.
Like how this is coming? Why it is coming by default email studio?
Because we can set it up ourselves, like what is the default one. So
Here you can go. This is a user. You can go here. You can just click on cloud preference. The cloud preference, what you can do is you can set which app you want to open by default whenever you log in. Here you can see default login process preference. Right? That's why it is open automatically email studio. Clear?
Okay.
Okay. So most of the cases we can use the email studio or we can use default one like dashboard, something marketing cloud dashboard.
Yes.
Okay. So just this is like application selection. Which app you want to open by default whenever you log in. Clear? Then click a setting. So that's why we have open email studio. Okay. Then today our focus is on setup. Okay. Generally, who will work on the setup is marketing cloud admin role. People will work on it. Okay. Like how to create users, like a business units, roles, and all those things. Okay. So here, this is a call setup menu. So here, this account, whatever we are using now for our class and class explanation and for practice. So in this org, you cannot get all the permissions. Okay, this is like a limited org. So you cannot create. You can generally you can see the option here. You can create the users like roles and business units. You cannot create it. Okay. So you cannot get that access. But I'll show how to create user and how to create role and all those things. Okay. First, we will discuss about business unit. What is business unit? Okay. So normally in the Salesforce, what will happen? Leave about marketing load. If you take normal Salesforce application, what will happen? We have something called sandboxes and productions. Okay. Why will you sandbox? Like for developing, testing, UAT testing. For all those things, we can use sandboxes. For live, like versional data, or exact data, you can go for the production. In the production, you cannot do any changes. So that is a real-time arc. Okay, man. But when it comes to marketing cloud, we don't have concept called sandboxes, production, and all those things. Okay, we will get only one or there only we can do everything. Okay. For example, as mentioned in the demo class, if you take a Reliance company, okay. So Reliance is a company, they are not focusing on only one thing. Actually, they are focusing on multiple places. Okay. I told you, right? Example, what they are focusing is they're focusing on trends. We have something called Reliance Trends also there. We have something called Reliance Insurance is there. What else we have, madam? Reliance Lemon was saying that.
Petroleum.
Real estate also there, I think. Reliance Company Estate also there, real estate.
Yeah, telecommunications.
Yeah, that is very important. Telecommunication. The main call they are focusing on these things. Still more there, but at least we can see these are the some like things they are working. Reliance companies work. Okay. So what will happen is, for example, assume I have only one business unit. Okay, I will give name equals to Reliance. Okay. So in this Reliance, what are the things we have? All these sub things we have. Okay, like a trends, insurance, estate, telecommunication, and all. Okay. So what will happen is, for example, assume. So I will give instead of putting all sub units, I'm giving only one unit directly. So in this case, what will happen? For example, if I use only one business unit, I'm using only one business unit, my org. So what will happen is here, okay. So you are storing Reliance Trends customers information and their data in the same Reliance business unit. Insurance people also data also there in the same unit. Real estate data also there in the same unit. Telecommunication customers data also in the same. So what you are doing is, so you are going to use multiple customers data, okay, in a same business unit. So what will happen is, so that will cause a problem. So actually my customers are mainly focusing on insurance. So if I'll send real estate information, what happen, man? What will happen? They will unhappy. Definitely they will unsubscribe your email, right? Or if you are doing some message which is related to the real estate, actually they are your Reliance insurance customer. You are sending which information? Real estate information or like a telecom information. So what they will do? They will unsubscribe your things, anything, either email, mobile, whatever it may be. Following what I'm saying? అర్థమవుతుందా?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's why in this case, when we'll go for like a multiple business units in real time is, in case your customer or your company which is using Salesforce Marketing Cloud, okay, which is using your Salesforce Marketing Cloud, so they are dealing with multiple brands. Understand, madam? They are dealing with multiple sectors, not only one sector. They are dealing multiple sectors. Example, like I told you, right? Instance sector is separate, a different thing. Real estate, all those things. In this case, what you can do is, don't put all the information at one place. Okay, create separate business units. So what I can do is, I can create a separate business units for Reliance Trends.
Mhm.
Same, I can get one more business unit for Reliance Insurance. Same for real estate or telecommunication. So by creating multiple these things, what will happen is, so customers will not disturb. Okay, in these business units, we are going to store only our like Reliance Trends customers information only, and we'll send that type of emails only, and we'll send that type of mobile messages and all those things. So customers will not disturb. Okay, same thing for insurance and for telecommunication. Okay, so generally in the interview, what they will ask question is, so why we need multiple business units? Okay, you can create only one business unit, you can store all the information in there only, right? So we have to give answer. Yes, you can create in one business unit and we can store all the customers. But what will happen is, in case that company that is like a selling different products, not a one particular product, they are selling different products. Okay, in that case, what will happen is customers will like a disturb or like they will unhappy. So that's why. So we don't want like misuse customers, and otherwise they will get some bad impression while sending different wrong information. So that's why. So if your customer, marketing cloud customer is like working on multiple brands or multiple sectors, make a different business units. Okay, madam. Otherwise, what you can do, you can create only one business unit and you can use it. Okay. For example, if you take another one example, KLM. So KLM shopping mall is their example. They don't have different sectors, madam. They're mainly focusing on which one, madam?
Clothing.
Clothing only. So in this case, you no need to create multiple business unit. All right. So you can create only one KLM business unit. There you can store all your customers' information and you can send an email, whatever you want, messaging to your customers, anything whenever you're getting new offers and all those things. And you can track that information also. Okay. So what is the answer, man? Tell me when we'll go for multiple business units? What you understood? Srinivas, Anuja.
Yeah.
When we'll go for multiple business units instead of one business unit?
If there are
If
multiple product companies like has it, then we have to go with different business units because the customers will feel like they'll spam it, like if they're
Correct.
getting the products.
Unwanted emails, which is
Right.
not good. So if they are clothing, then we should send a clothing information only for our subscribers. For
And can
subs,
we
even,
say,
Mhm.
sorry, can we say this like because see the way you said like we will create something like a Reliance Trends QA, Reliance Trends production, something like that, and then so we will consider it as a two different business units, right? So one is like for the dev and QA testing, we can use the one business unit, right? So can we say that? No, we shouldn't say that. So
No, we
did
can.
you
Understood. So generally in the marketing cloud, there is no separate org for development. There is no separate for org for
right?
like a production. So what you can do
Right.
is, so you will get the business units here. Okay. Normally in our Salesforce, we can call sandboxes and production. But when it comes to marketing cloud, we can call it as a business units. So maybe if you want to develop new thing and you want to test it to anything or POC, we can create separate business units for that. Understand?
Right. So
Like
that's what I'm
example, yeah. Example, you can say Reliance Trends Dev.
okay.
Okay. So here you can do the development, testing, and everything, like sending emails, working or not, like it is going or not. They're getting customers reviewing or not. Everything you can track, you can do here in the dev. Then what you can do, same content, same like customers data, you can move to the this unit also, business unit also.
Okay.
Actually, you no need to move. Actually, whenever you create any data or anything, there is option you can share to the other business units also.
Okay, so that automation.
Normally, yeah, no automation is required. So whenever you're creating data in this business unit in the same marketing cloud, or just you can share to other business units. For example, I assume my customers are there in the Reliance Trends. Okay, I want to like share this subscribers data or customers data to other. You can just click a share button. You can share it. That's it. That is very easy. Just click a share and choose the business unit. Which business unit you want to share?
Okay.
Understand?
Yeah.
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 So this is a thing. Okay. So that's why we can go for multiple business units. And one more thing is, for example, you want to segregate your customers to the based on the region, madam. Example, America's customers, APAC, okay, India. Okay. In that case, also sometimes they will go for the business units. You want to segregate the customers. And
Okay.
so these are the two scenarios you can explain to the interview. Why will these multiple business units is? One is in case your customers is there in the multiple regions and they want to segregate customers based on the business units, you can go for business unit. That is the one option. And the other option is in case customers is like a marketing cloud user is like using multiple brands, not only one sector. They're having different sectors. Then you can go for multiple business units to create to store your customers data and their all the channels studios and all. Clear, madam?
Yep.
So how to create a business unit? Okay, so actually in this org we don't have option to create a business unit. Here only we can get the options, the users and all those things. But I have just a screen. I'll tell you what are the important fields are there in this business units. Hmm. So normally you can see my screen now here. If you click setup button, what will happen? You can see all these options. So now what is missing for us? This option is missing. In the administration, there is something called users. This option is missing. These three are like we are not getting. So this is like right? Marketing cloud, you cannot get free org in the outside. Even whatever the org we are buying, they will not give all the access to. If they will give all the access to us, what we can do? I can create one user for Srinivas, one user for Tanusha. You can do whatever you want. Yes or no?
Yes.
So that's why whatever the org you are getting for practice also, you cannot do these three things because this is they are removed access actually. Simply they are removed this access for these users, whatever the org you are using now. Understand, madam?
I saw these user like navigations in my company. Yeah.
Okay. Because you are using company org you will get, but for practice,
Yes.
they are not getting.
Practice they are not.
Okay, so first we'll talk about business unit. Okay, I told you that business unit is nothing but it can be created based on your requirement. Okay, so navigations is like this. So you can go to the users, click a business unit, and here you can give the name and external key and description. So you need to import in the throughout our marketing cloud. Okay, you can see this is a common field. External key is a common field in if you not only business unit, if you create anything in the marketing cloud, like a user or like anything like a data, anything you create, this is the field common field is available. Okay, so here you can give the marketing cloud business unit name. For example, I can give marketing cloud business unit as Reliance Trends. Okay, that is my marketing cloud. So external key is optional, madam. Optional means if you want to enter data, you can enter it. If you are not entering any data in this external key, what will happen is marketing cloud will generate automatically some key. If you want to give, you can give. Otherwise, what will happen if you put a blank? Blank is same method. So marketing cloud will after saving the record, it will give the some default external key.
Okay.
అర్థమవుతుందా?
Yeah.
So business unit creation. So మాకు important fields ఏంటంటే so name I can give anything. Example, I can say Reliance Trends is my insurance example. Is my business unit. So external key is nothing but what, madam? So this is like a optional field. It is not required. If you want to give, you can give it. Otherwise, we can enter here value, else system will give automatically if you are not entering. అర్థమైందా what I'm saying?
Yes.
Is it a unique field or is it anything we can give it?
You can give anything. Example, external key and normal key, and we can use why will use external key. Normal key in Salesforce something we have called external ID field. You remember?
Right.
Salesforce
What kind
will
of values we give there? External key.
Sorry, madam.
ఎలాంటి వాల్యూస్ ఇస్తారు అక్కడ? Like
Some unique
any
value, madam,
example?
which is unique value. Example, it is alphanumeric also you can give, or you can
Okay.
give numeric also. Normally, for this is a business unit, right? So this is Reliance Insurance business unit. What you can do is Reliance Insurance, something called 005. Like this. You can give anything which should be unique.
Okay.
So why will use normal external key? External key, and by seeing this name, you can easily understand, madam. So by seeing external key and not only here, if you see this field, what is the meaning is, so we are going to use this field for external systems. Like maybe if you want to connect other system to this business unit, this type of fields are very important, external key fields. Normally in Salesforce, we can call it external ID. Normally Salesforce we can call these fields like an external ID field. Okay, but when it comes to marketing cloud, what we are calling is external ID, external key. Understand, madam?
Yep.
So just to identify, this is a unique field we can give, is to identify the which business unit for other system. Okay. This is in Salesforce. So normal we will use external ID fields in Salesforce for integrations. Or if you want to upload data without using ID, you can update data in the Salesforce by using external ID field. Same applicable here also. Understand? Okay. And time zone, madam. So remember one thing. So this time zone is whatever is giving. So you should use the same time zone for all the users also. Why? Because so even if you use the same time zone for all the users, what will happen is, so there is no like confusion for like a created date and all those things. So same, it will be easy for like all the users. Okay, maybe you can go for one time zone. Like I will go for only like a CST time zone or like a ASM Pacific, whatever it may be. So this is the time zone you can give for business unit, and whatever you are giving, just use same thing for all the users. So it will be good for all the users. Let's say they can follow one time zone. Understand, madam? అర్థమవుతుందా? Even if you want to give like, okay, I'm staying in India, I can give my time zone. Maybe Tanuja is there in the US, she can give like her time zone for the users. I'm not talking about business unit, I'm talking about users. Okay, for business unit, whatever you are giving, just use same thing for all the users also. It will be good actually. Okay, otherwise even if you want to give, you can give it, no problem, but that is recommended. Time zone you can use for all the users, only one time zone. Okay, and date format, which date you want to use. And here you can see, in case if you want to create a business unit under another business unit, like a parent and child. Example, I have a Reliance is a parent, Reliance Insurance is a child. So already Reliance is there. You want to create this business unit under where, madam? Reliance. Then you can go for choose this option. You can select it. Following everyone, what is business unit parent?
Yeah.
If you want to create one business unit under the other business unit, you can choose this option.
Okay.
Clear, madam?
Yes.
All these things we no need to do, man. This is like one-time activity. Okay, just you need to know the fields. That's it. Okay. And email information. Okay, whenever you're sending email from this business unit, like what's the display name you want display? For example, I can give Reliance Trends display name and email address. Reply, whenever they're giving reply, where it should go. You can just give these two email addresses here. And this is like your company information. My company name is Reliance Insurance. It is in Hyderabad. It is in Nizampet, Telangana state, postal code and country. So this is the information. If you see, there is one more checkbox here. And this checkbox inherit from the parent business unit.
Yeah.
So what is this checkbox is? Already you are having one more business unit, which is parent, Reliance. So that is located in USA. Okay. So because already you are selecting business unit, your parent business unit, if you choose this option, what will happen is, in the parent business unit, whatever the address is there, same address will come automatically to this place. What I'm saying? If you choose a parent business in the previous slide, what we can see, madam? Here we can set the parent business unit. Yes or no?
Yes.
So whatever setting here, if you choose this option, it will come automatically. If you don't want that address, you can enter other address for this business unit manually. Clear?
Yeah.
అర్థమైందా?
Yes.
సింపుల్ గా చెప్పంటే, దిస్ ఇస్ లైక్ అప్లికేషన్ ఇన్ సేల్స్ ఫోర్స్, మేడం. మనం వీ కెన్ గెట్ కస్టమర్ అప్లికేషన్స్, రైట్? సో అలాగా బిజినెస్ యూనిట్ ఇస్ నథింగ్ బట్ లైక్ దట్. ఓకే. అండ్ unsubscribe settings. So here this is very important point, madam. Here we can see the two radio buttons. Subscribers will be unsubscribed from all the business units in the enterprise. Okay. For example, I am sending one email, madam, to from this business unit. Okay. From this business unit, what I'm doing, madam, I'm sending one email to the customers. Example, my customer is Srinivas. So what Srinivas will do is, that email, he will unsubscribe. Okay, end of the email, there is a button called unsubscribe button. You will click on unsubscribe button. If you will click unsubscribe button, what will happen is, so if you choose this option, what will happen is, not only this Reliance Insurance business unit, all other also, like trends, other things we have, right, madam, insurance, everything will be unsubscribed if you choose this option. In case if I choose second option, what will happen is, if Srinivas is unsubscribed my emails, what will happen? It will be only for this business unit only for Reliance Insurance, not for Reliance Trends, not for Reliance Estate, all those things.
Okay.
Understood what is these two check radio buttons?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So mostly what we have to say option is second option, so that other things will not disturb. In case if you have other business units, if you don't want to disturb that emails, what you can choose, madam? Choose second option. So that if they don't want, they can only unsubscribe to these emails only. Clear?
Okay.
Yes.
So these are the steps, man. Important fields is available in the business unit. Okay. So that is all about business unit. Okay, for example, now what we have created, madam, our business unit name is example. I can give Reliance Insurance is the business unit. Okay, so whenever you open Marketing Cloud org, this is the first thing we have to do. In case if you are getting new org also Marketing Cloud org, what is the first setting we have to do, madam? We have to create the business unit. This is the first step you have to do. Without marketing like a business unit, you cannot do anything. Clear?
Okay. Yeah.
Then second concept is role. What is role in the Marketing Cloud? Okay, man. So normally role is nothing but a group of permissions, madam. What is role, madam? Group of permissions. Okay. So normally in Salesforce we can call profile. That's the profile ante. Except I think Taneja don't know because remaining people you both know what is it, profile in Salesforce.
Yes.
So normally what is the profile is, we can assign user profile to the user. Profile is nothing but a collection of permissions, like what user can do in the organization. Understand, Taneja, what is profile normal in Salesforce? What user
Yeah.
can do in the organization, like what he can like create applications, tabs, objects, fields, relationships, all those things, right? So everything we will get access to profile normal in Salesforce. So
So for
similarly,
example, I can be a user, right? And for me, there will be a profile created for what all I can access, right?
correct, exactly.
Okay.
So for example, if I assign system administrator profile to you, what you will do is system administrator is nothing but you will get all the permissions. He's like super user. That profile will have what madam? Super user, all the permissions you will get. For example,
Okay.
if I will assign different profile like a marketing cloud administrator, something different profile, what will happen is you can do only marketing cloud like a lead object mainly, like a marketing profiles, sales, something like that. Standard user profile, they can do only few objects, not all the objects. So based on the profile only, you will get permissions.
Okay.
So similarly, in the marketing cloud, based on the role only, users will get the permissions. In the Salesforce, we can call profile, but here we can call what's a role. So role is nothing but a group of permissions. So here in the role only, we can give the permissions like you can access email studio or not, mobile studio or not, social studio or not, like you can create content or not, you can create users or not, right? All those things settings where we can do role. Okay. So here generally what we can do is we can assign role to the user. Okay, role is nothing but a group of permissions. Okay. So so here we have two types of roles, madam, in the marketing cloud. Okay. One is a legacy role, legacy roles, which is coming directly from the exact target. Okay. You know, right? What is the difference between exact target and marketing cloud? Difference in exact target and marketing cloud. So actually, initially, marketing cloud is started by exact target company only. So they are mainly focusing on email studio. Later, Salesforce hired marketing cloud, and they are adding multiple studios, mobile studios, social studio, and all those things. Correct?
Right.
Okay. So there are two types of roles in the marketing cloud, sir. Okay. One is legacy roles. Like a legacy roles means what? Like which is coming directly from like a exact target. Okay. Exact target. Before marketing cloud, whatever the roles is there, those things what we can call legacy roles. Okay. Example what we have is here. Administrator. And we have a content creator. And data manager. So this is same like a profile, sir. And then Salesforce you can call profile, here you can call role. Ante difference. Am teda ledu. Following Deepika, what I'm saying? Srinivas?
Yeah.
So these are legacy roles, which is coming directly from the marketing, like exact target, previous before marketing cloud. Once Salesforce had marketing cloud also launched some new roles, which is starting with marketing. Whatever the role is starting with marketing means those are so. And one more important thing is these roles is mainly focusing on email studio. Which one, madam?
Email studio.
Email studio. So apart from email studio, there are other studios, right? Mobile studio, web studio, cloud pages, so many things are there. So those things will controlled by the marketing cloud roles. What is the meaning of marketing cloud roles?
So using this, we can target the other things like
Other studios.
messages.
Simple.
Yeah.
Others.
Possible.
So a sample marketing cloud is example. Marketing cloud administrator. And we have something called marketing cloud viewer. Same, if you see starting with marketing cloud means those are focusing on other studios, not a email studio. Channel manager.
Let's say a user wants to work on email studio. Okay, so still he'll get assigned the administrator role, which is from the
That is enough. That is enough.
Okay.
Marketing administrator.
Can we assign multiple roles to the same user, or only one role we can assign it?
Yes, we can assign multiple roles in the marketing cloud.
Okay.
Okay. So normally in the Salesforce, what you can do, you can assign only one profile, right?
Right.
But here you can assign multiple roles.
Okay.
For example, I want to work on the email studio as well as other studios. Then I can assign what, madam? Administrator plus marketing cloud administrator. So you get all the access. This is a super combination. What I'm saying? This is here you will get all the other studios. Here what you will get, madam? Here mainly email studio. So if you want to work on all the things, then what you can do? These two things you should assign it.
Okay.
Following what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay. So these things. Okay. So administrator means he can do anything in the market email studio. Like he can create content, he can create records, customers. He can do all the things. If you see content creator, based on the like a name, you can identify easily. Okay, madam. So what you understand, madam? Content means
We can create new emails and update and all things.
not emails. Emails just templates like a content. You can
Yeah.
create a content. You can upload content and all, but you cannot see the customer like who is a subscriber. You want to send email. All those things you cannot do. You can create only content.
Okay.
So data manager. What you understand by seeing that name?
So what to be created in that content?
Not data means records, madam. General. Okay. So data means what? Records. So normally in the Salesforce, in the marketing cloud, we have mainly two objects only. Okay. There are mainly two things. One is what we can call is lists plus another one is data extension. So if you want to load data into the marketing cloud, so mainly we can use these two things. Again, we have sub things are there, but these are the main objects. Not objects, you can say like things to store the customer information. We can use these two things. Lists and data extensions. So if you want to store your data, okay, we can use these two things. So to get that access, which one you want all data access, what we can do, madam? We can give this role, a data manager role. Okay, I'll show you like a in depth what is the role, what each role will do. Just I'll share this link. You will understand what are the roles mainly we have. Okay, I told you, right? There are two types of role. One is a default roles, classic roles, is coming from marketing cloud. What are those things, madam? Administrator. So he can do everything. Email studio administrator. He can do all the things, create content, all those things he can do. Okay, he will give what to consider in this case. Analyst, what he can do. The analyst is recommended for the users who need to view email tracking data, like what email, who clicked on that emails, how many times he clicked, all those things you want to track, we can see this role. This is just now I told you. What is this one? Content creation. Only content creation. You cannot send email. You cannot do all the other things. You can only create a content. Clear, madam? So this is mainly focusing on to load the data. Okay. To load the subscribers data, customers data, you can go for this data manager. Okay. So those are all coming default. And these are mainly focusing on which one, madam? Which studio?
Legacy.
Email, yeah, legacy roles, which is mainly focusing on email studio. Apart from that, if you want to focus on other studios, what we can do, madam? It will start with what?
Marketing cloud.
Apart from that roles, if you want to focus on other studios, what you can do? Marketing roles. So what is marketing cloud administrator will do? Is So marketing cloud roles to users and manage channels, apps, and tools. He can do everything. He can assign create users. He can assign apps to other users. Right? He can do anything. Whatever you want to do, he can do. All the other studios, he can work on it. He can do setup settings and all those things. So this is only person. You can see it. What is happening in the email studio, mobile studio, all those things. He can activity takes, all those things. You can see it. Okay. So this is again content editor and publisher. Mobiles and sites. Mobiles and for like sites you want to create content, you can go for this one. Marketing cloud content editor. So these are some roles, madam. Okay. Just go through it. So most of the cases, what will happen is in a real time. So we'll assign only administrator and marketing cloud administrator, so that we'll get all the marketing cloud permissions as a developer. Understand? Monkey, you should know, you should get all the access. Otherwise, how you can create, how you can test, how you can see the report. Following, madam, what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, as our developers, we should get only these marketing cloud administrator plus this things. Two things we'll assign to the users. Okay.
One question. So can we create new roles, or we can customize based on our need these roles?
We can create new roles.
Okay.
If existing roles are not suitable, or maybe existing roles have more permissions, you want to restrict example. Okay. So in that case, what you can do, you can create role and you can select which permissions you want to give.
Okay. But
same like you can create new profile, right? In case if you want to create new profile, what you can do, you can create it and you can check whatever you want to give. So similarly, in the marketing cloud also, you can create new roles. I'll show you that one also.
Okay.
So here you can see roles, correct? Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
So here this is also same. You can give role name. Maybe I can give like a marketing cloud support role, or whatever you want. You can give name, role name, and I told you external key is common. For if you don't want to create anything in the marketing cloud, this field is common, madam. You can leave it blank. By default, Salesforce Marketing Cloud will fill the value in the external key. And what is the purpose of this role? You can give some descriptions. I told you, right? What is role, madam? Role is nothing but a group of permissions. What is role? Role is nothing but a group of permissions. So here you can see what are the permissions you can do. So if I want to give example audience builder access, so what I can do is I can just click allow. For example, I want to give access to the administration things, these things. What I can do, madam? Select this allow. Example, I want to create content builder, cloud pages. Whatever you want to select, madam, just click allow. Then you can assign this role to that person. For example, I want to create something called just example purpose. We'll create new role name. Marketing cloud support. You can give any name, just I'm giving example this name. So that role, what you can do is I will enable whatever the permissions I want to enable. And one more thing, you can see some option here, madam. You can see something called plus option here.
Yeah.
So what is that? Audience builder means if you give this allow, man, all the audience builder things in the audience builder thing there are inside, you can create a contact. So many things are there. So you will get all the access. But in the audience builder, you want to give only specific things. Then what you have to do? You just click on plus symbol. You will get all the sub options inside that audience builder. Ardhamoutunda what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in that case, what you can do in the sub options, whatever you want, you can select it. If you select it here, allow means what will happen? Complete audience builder access you will get. If you want to, in the audience builder also, you want to restrict something, what you can do? Just click on it. You can choose. Example that I'll show in seconds. See, here you can see, madam, administration. For example, if I'll create administration plus here, all these things will open it. It'll open it. Clear? If I'll give a users create only here, what will happen? You will only create users, but you cannot see it, you cannot update, you cannot disable all those things. Understand? Ardhamoutunda what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
Similarly, if I want to create option for role, you can create roles, but you cannot update, you cannot delete. So similarly, same option is available for all the permissions. So which permissions you want, you can just click allow. You no need to select deny. By default, it will be deny. Understand, madam?
Yeah, basically we can like handle from here all the settings, whatever we providing them and whatever we
Correct.
don't.
Whatever you have access, where you will get all those things from this roles only.
Yes. And if we assign like administrator and marketing cloud administrator, then that person have all the like access.
By default, they will get access. In case if you are creating new profiles, new roles, that time you should enable all these things, settings.
Got it.
If you're not enabling, by default, they will not get anything, madam.
Yes.
You should enable the checkboxes.
Got it.
So can you tell me like why, for example, if I'll give one scenario, tell me what will happen. I have created two roles, madam. And yes, I have created two roles. This is a role 1. So in this role 1, what I have given is, we'll take example. So here I have given access to the users create view, madam. What is access I have given, madam? Users. What apps I have given? Create view. And you can create users and you can view the users. Understand?
Yeah.
I have created one more role called new role 2. So what I have did is, this is a role 1, this is a role 2. In the users weapon, what I have given is, for these two options, I have clicked allow. If you click allow, then only they will get access. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
But in this case, what I have given is deny. So I have assigned these two roles for one user, Tanuja. Now Tanuja can create users or not, tell me. One role is having access, one role is not having access. What will happen?
So you are going to assign both roles to the user Tanuja. So what is the use of it like? So there is no meaning, right?
No, there is no meaning. Just I'm asking like interview questions. Sometimes they will ask, right? Why if I assign in the one role is giving access, other role is not giving access, what will happen? If they will get allow or they will get deny, what will happen?
I think they'll get denied.
Deny only. That's correct. That's correct. Deny only. Because so if you are giving deny means explicitly, it will take deny only. Deny will override the allow things. Deny will override the allow things.
Can you go back to the screenshot in the PPT ones? See, looks like those are checkboxes, right? So let's say here, like next to the create, okay, allow. Can you check both options like allow and deny? Because
no,
those are
you can set only one at a time. It is even checkbox means these checkboxes here, multiple things, not allow, deny. They cannot do both things.
Okay, yeah.
So just interview question, what I'll give is, in the one role you are getting access, in another role what you are not getting access, what will happen? So it is another contradictory, it will deny only. Even though one role is having allow, why you cannot means, because in another role you have a deny access. Understand, Tanuja, what I'm saying? Tanuja?
Yes.
Deepika, you're following what I'm saying?
Yes.
Oh. So these are roles. You can create role, you can select allow, deny, whatever you want. That's it. Okay, madam. So that is about the roles. Okay, roles is very important. Like what users can do in the marketing cloud org. Clear? So next, third one is important one is user. Okay. So now you know how to create business unit, how to create role, what are the standard roles available in the marketing cloud. Okay. So user. So same. Where you can create user? There only you can create the user. So if you go here you can click a users. So here you can click users option. Once you click user option, what will happen? We can see this page. So here we can see some important fields here, madam. Okay. So name. This is like you can give whatever the name. For example, I can give like Srinivas. Here replay email address is there. So once you create user, just you have to verify it. You can just enter it. Okay. And from name drop down, it is not required, just you can ignore it now. So there are two things here: replay email address and notification email address. Any guess what is the difference between replay email address and notification email address?
So the email address can be different.
Yeah, you can give different email address, madam. So just remember one thing. So replay email address is the It will control your user, madam. Example, you forget your password. Okay. If you click forget password, I want to reset password for Srinivas. So what will happen? It will go to the replay email address. Whatever the email address you are entering, it will go to that email address. Okay, madam. And notification email address. So what's the meaning of notification email address is, in case if you want to send email, like results of your email tracking, like reports and all those things, it will go to this. Like password things and all will go to this and this one. But there is no like you want to give separate email both the places. No, you can use only one email for both the places also. But you should know what is the use of this replay email address, notification email address. So replay email address generally why will use, madam? If you forget any password, all those things, you will get that things where for which one you will get. For this one only will get a password reset link and all. So what you will get in the notification email addresses? So after like generating reports, sending reports from the email studio, where it will go? It will go to the notification email address. Clear?
Yeah.
Yes.
So then username, you can give any name. Example, I can give Srinivas MC or whatever it may be. You can give it. I told you external key is a common. For any record you want to create, it is common. You can give it or you can make it a blank. After clicking save, Salesforce will generate automatically one unique external key. And your time zone. I told you, right? Most of the cases, what you can do is time zone. Use a time zone, all same time zone for all the users. It will be good. Maybe either you can go for one specific time zone, CST, whatever you want. And cultural code means nothing but a language, which language you want to use. Okay. And API user. What is the API user? Any guess?
For integration, this
Development.
user is
Correct. For development thing, or if you want to do user in the integrations, we should enable the checkbox. For example, you want to connect Marketing Cloud to other system, right? So then what you can do is you should enable this user. We have to give our user information to that system. Then you can enable this checkbox. Then only they can connect to our system. For programming or like integrations, we can enable this checkbox. So here you can give the temporary password and verify password. Both you can give same initially. After saving, you can reset your new password. You will get a link. There you can reset the password. Clear? So these are the important fields in the user creation. Any questions here?
no.
All good.
Good. So now you know business unit, you know roles, you know what, madam? Users creation. Okay. So what you know now? After creation, what is the thing you have to do, madam? Normal. If you create user, you can log in, you can do anything.
Once
What is it? We
role
have
is
to
assigned.
assign. Yes, exactly. What we have to assign, madam? Users, we should assign the role. Without role, you can do anything. Cannot do anything. Ardhamautunna what I'm saying?
Yes.
Roles we have to assign. You can assign one role or more role based on the requirement. Understand? There is no control like I want to assign only one role. At you can assign more than one role. Clear? So this is user, this is role. Next, one more thing also you have to assign. In case if you are having multiple business units, you have to assign Srinivas belongs to which business unit. You have to assign the business units also.
Okay.
For user, what you have to assign, madam? After creation user, what are the two things you have to assign? Role and what else?
Business unit.
Business unit. So that Srinivas can work on that business unit with this role functions and all. How can assign role and business unit? I'll show you. Tell me, Srinivas.
Sorry, let's say a role is assigned as an administrator. Okay, so he is administrator to the entire org or only to the business unit that he got assigned.
So that business unit only, whatever the business you are selecting.
Okay, the other thing that you said, like even though he is administrator, he can't see the other business units, right? In that case.
Yes, you cannot see other business. We have to assign to the user business unit. I'll show you that one now. I'll
Is
show
there
you
any
that.
other role or something called a super user who can create business units or who can assign these users or create the users?
Yeah, I told you, no? Even the administrator plus one user, like administrator plus marketing administrator is a super user.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay, he can do anything. Okay. But he whatever the records, for example, now he created a Srinivas record. For Srinivas, I have given one role, but I was assigned to the Reliance Insurance. Okay. So here you can see, like this is a user table, normal. Can you see now user table here?
Yeah.
So once you go to the user table, I'm selecting Srinivas here. Then once you select Srinivas, you can see options here. Can you see options? What is the options you can see here? Manage roles and manage business units. If I click manage roles, it will give all the roles, whatever the roles we have. Here you can choose the roles, whatever you want. And if along with the roles, you can choose extra permissions also. In case if that permission is not available in the role, you can assign that permission also.
Okay.
And what is the other option here? Business units. So after creating user, you should choose these two options. So for example, this user, I'm assigning multiple roles. You can assign multiple business units also. Like there is no like I want to assign only instance at lame ledu. You can assign multiple business units also. If you click this user, select manage business units, it will give the all the. So these are all the roles actually. Okay. So similarly, you can see this is a business units, multiple business units. You can select whatever you want, training, all those things. Example, and click save. So what will happen in that case if you set multiple business units? You can see currently monkey if example if I'll go to the organization, currently we can see what is the business unit we can see here, this one only, right?
Okay.
For example, Srinivas, I am assigning two things. Then what will happen is one thing will come here, second also will come in the down. You can switch like one to other, like application how we can switch sales to service, marketing, right? So similarly, you will get all the business units access here. Understand?
Okay.
అర్థమైందా what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So currently we are getting.
Sorry. So this everything looks like here it is a lightning enabled, but whatever you are showing the screenshot, that is looks like a classic thing, right? Is there anything like that in Marketing Cloud?
అట్లా ఏం
Like,
లేదు. So just the
so-
screenshots are old screenshots. That's why it's showing like that.
Okay. So
Okay.
now everything is upgraded, like in the
Lightning one. Yeah.
Okay.
Understand?
Can we, I mean, can we get this like, you have showed users screenshot, right? Can we get in this practice org? Can we access to those?
No, madam. That option will come here only. Users option.
Okay. Oh. So that we can access only once we join in any
Real
second.
company, real time company. Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
See, if we'll get all the access users and roles, what will happen? I can do multiple business units, multiple users. I can give for each of one org, right?
Yes.
So that's why they have not.
Even I can say that if a company is dealing with lots of business, then only you can see this business unit thing. But if they are dealing with only in one business, then they do not have this business.
Yeah. For example, now Srinivas is an employee, marketing, MC developer. Now what I have to give is I want to give two access. He wants to develop like insurance things as well as real estate things. So then what I can do? I can assign two business units for the Srinivas here. One is insurance, one is other things. Clear, madam?
Yes.
So like that. So you can now whenever Srinivas login, what will happen? You can see two business units here. One is Reliance Insurance, one is real estate below. You can switch. If you click here, it will switch to the automatically that business unit, other business unit. Clear?
Okay.
Okay, sir. So this is all today. So tomorrow, not tomorrow, maybe